Wait, one, welcome back. I didn't quite get the welcome back at the beginning of my video.
Gotta be
Everybody
ready.
watch extra footage over on Guude's channel. He literally did a countdown and he goes, "All right, ready, one, welcome back."
No, I didn't. I said 3, 2, 1. Did you not hear the 3 and the 2?
You said, no. I think if you had your mic muted and said 3 and 2, maybe.
No, I think I was whispering. But, you know, Jeff or not Jeff? Damn it! No, you know what? Never mind.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to fly again with this.
It's definitely
damn
on, and you've definitely left the game.
Damn it. Guude said he checked the server properties and it's actually flying is enabled, so I can't actually fly on this server. I'm not sure if it's Galacticraft purposely turns it off or
That's really annoying.
what the deal is. I mean, it would be kind of cheaty.
It is a little bit cheaty because there's not, you know, the science behind it is not correct, and that's really what Minecraft is about.
Minecraft is purely science. It's like if I was watching Bill Nye.
Yep.
As an
Bill
adult,
Nye, the Minecraft guy,
and he was wrong all the time. It would be exactly like what it'd be.
What? I was too busy thinking about Bill, and I didn't think about what you were saying.
I said if Bill Nye was wrong all the time, and I was watching him as an adult, that's exactly what Minecraft would be to the science world.
I see.
I'm scavenging it for a meteor. Oh, I see one. I see 3. Meteors kind of are all over the place, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a lot better now than it used to be. No question about that.
Let's see. There's one. Here's the other one. Is the red ones versus the gray ones any different?
What I notice is that when you get closer to them, the red ones go gray.
Oh,
That was happening to me at least.
Yeah, the red ones are definitely hot ones.
Oh, that's what it is. That's why I burned myself. Be careful.
Yeah, I just burned myself. It hurt a lot. And then there's randomly a raw chicken.
That chicken did not make it, man. You know what happened is I bet it was a jockey, chicken jockey.
That just happened to. Wait, would they spawn and then die?
Yeah, he didn't have the necessary equipment for space travel.
That's interesting to think that they would actually still spawn.
Yeah, I don't think the game has accounted for that. Like that was an addition.
That's kind of funny.
I think I'm just guessing here.
Yeah, there was definitely just a raw chicken on the ground, so.
I can't think of any other way that would have happened.
And there's, let me see. Oh man, there was another meteor right here that now I've lost my way.
You've lost your way. I've lost my way, guys. You know.
I turned around, it was gone. Oh, found it. I found my way. I'm back on the horse, or off the horse. Wait, I never understood like
Horses.
You know, well, on and off the bandwagon and on and off the horse. Like people say those terms, you know, to mean if you jump on a bandwagon, you're following a suit with a bunch of people. But then they say like if somebody, you know, quit smoking and then start smoking again, they say, oh, you fell off the bandwagon.
No, no.
No,
the bandwagon is only that, what you just said, the bandwagon. Like, if you're on the bandwagon, you're with a bunch of people doing a thing, but it's falling off the horse, right? It's off the cart whenever you start drinking. You fall off the horse or off the cart. It's not off the bandwagon.
So, but why, if I was drinking, why am I on the cart in the first place? Shouldn't I be walking? I mean...
No, you're too drunk. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, because, yeah, you're not drinking. So, yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's so the way that the phrases are done, I get very confused.
Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. Burn it down.
Burn it down. Dude, I am just literally circling our base, and I've gotten. I almost said 19 because I was looking at my oxygen pipes. I've gotten 6 meteors already.
It's not bad. I don't think fortune works like you thought it did that one time.
It sure does.
Does it really?
It sure as hell does.
You sure?
I don't think it's working on these things. What do you get two?
No, you said. God, you were drunk.
No, not on the meteors.
Yeah, you said that it worked on the meteor. There's video evidence.
You
of
know
this.
what? You're right. I did say that. Now that I think about it. Hold on. Let me see. I had 6. I'm gonna get this one. I have 8 now, so it gave me 2.
Oh, okay, so it does work.
Yeah. See, my drunk ass knew what was going on.
I didn't believe you. I decided that you were just drunk.
I mean, that is possible and true. So not only is it possible, it's probable and was in fact the case. But yeah, I just got another one, and that one only gave me 1 though. I only got 9. But what did I count? That we needed 18 a piece.
Yeah, I think that's what you said. We already had.
And
14.
that one gave me 2, so now I'm at 11.
Yeah, you can get this in no time. It really, honestly,
yeah.
Fortune shouldn't work on it. I've decided. I don't mind that it does.
Even if Fortune didn't work on it, though, it's way more spawning than you said was ever the case in the previous versions.
Yeah.
And it could be because of the whatever mod pack he's got in here that's making our trees and stuff grow.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know what triggers the spawning.
I mean, it could just be based on like a random tick speed or something like that. I have no idea. Because if I can get us enough meteoric rock to make those tier 2 rockets, that'd be pretty cool. Not that we really need to jump to the next place of space yet, because we haven't really established here, but
Yeah.
it'll just be one less thing we'd have to worry about. So how is your Tesseract coming?
I haven't done anything else with it. I've started setting up where the items will go whenever they come through. Because I kind of need that before I worry about bringing them in, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So I understand it like will make a digital copy essentially of an item, right?
It just transports an item and fluid and power, just like those old ender chests did.
But how did the ender chest actually transport power? See, that's
No.
where I'm lost at. Is like I get the item transport just from a like Minecraft standpoint of something I've seen before, but the power is where I'm.
No,
Dang
it didn't. It didn't. But this does.
Okay. So it's just like that other thing that didn't do the thing that.
It's just like that in regards to items and stuff, except it does power as well.
How does it do power though? That's where I'm so.
Listen, the shit's all magic, Jeff. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, but do you just put power into one side of it and it comes out in like.
Yeah,
hell?
it's just like a battery, basically.
Okay.
Like you plug a fucking redstone thing into it, like the redstone energy flux thing, and then
Yeah.
you get power from it.
Which is technically coming from elsewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you accepting?
I mean, sure. Yes, Mr. Bill Nye.
Yeah, you better.
I am up to 14 meteors. Oh, here's another one. Let's see. Wow, these things are freaking everywhere. But there's also enemies everywhere, which is unfortunate. This one's yellow.
It's the best kind.
Does that mean something
Yeah,
special?
I think it's just cooling off, probably. Right?
I mean, I've seen him turn from red into gray.
Oh, it goes straight that way.
I think so. I'm pretty sure I've watched it do that. Let's see. Oh my god, these guys, I don't like how these guys take more of that. Oh my god, and now they're shooting arrows all over the place at me. They take more than the 10 hits, or 10 hearts, which is
Yeah, they have like
crazy to
30
me.
hearts or something.
And of course, I'm at a spot like this yellow one is guarded by like 15 skeletons, the hardest freaking thing to get through, with their slow ass arrows. Oh my god, come on. Thank you. Now I think it turned into a normal one. No. 15, oh yeah. Yep, it was just normal. It was on the special. Man, these moon villages could have been so damn cool.
Yeah, it's really disappointing.
I just took out his roof. What kind of floor do they have?
Tell me about your floor.
Oh, well, it's the tin decoration blocks. They look pretty cool. I'm gonna steal them. Sorry, buddy. Don't mind me. Yeah, they'll make some pretty cool decorations here. So you were talking about the these sealed oxygen rooms and how they can be bigger than the bubble goes. Do you know how big they can go?
I don't, but pretty big. I don't actually know.
I'm just thinking the bubbles are not small.
Yeah, I think it probably uses more. There's a reason to use the other ones. I don't know what the reason is, but I believe
because they make little cool whoosh sounds when you go in and out the.
Well, I think that's definitely a thing
airlock.
too.
Makes you feel more like you're Star Trek.
Yes, I do believe that is actually a thing.
I mean, it's definitely a thing. It's just whether it's the thing or not.
Oh shit!
I just completely demolished these villagers' house. They're just staring at me as I scoop up the last remnants of their floor.
Wow.
Okay. There's 5 of them standing in here just watching me, and they're like, "What is this guy doing?" Come on, 3 more meteors, and then we'll have enough for one.
Gold, huh?
One place. Is it not working?
No, it works. I've not touched the Tesseract, Jeff. You really want me to make a Tesseract?
I kind of actually just like the word. What it does, you know, it sounds cool. You'll make it eventually, but Tesseract.
Yeah, I'm just setting up the furnaces right now. Make sure all this works. I forgot that gold makes cinnabar, which I have to deal with.
Well, no, I think it's Cinnabon makes gold.
They do that, right? I mean, they're just printing the shit,
right? Yep. You charge $8 for a cinnamon roll, you make bank. Especially when you, I mean, I think that's funny about like a company like Cinnabon. Cinnabon was only in airports for the longest time, and then they got super popular. 2 reasons for that. One, when you can only have something in a certain situation, such as being at the airport, you're not at the airport every day, so it makes it like a novelty item. So, for one, that makes it good. But for 2, when you're in the airport, it's the only freaking thing to eat. You got to kind of like a trap on those people. You know, you got them all cuffed and they have nowhere else to go.
Right.
If I start a business, man, it's going to be in the airport.
I've learned that business is really meant for airports. That's what you're saying.
Yes. That's how you start, because
you get people in, and then they want it other places. They're just begging. You know, it's funny that you say that, because I didn't actually know that, and I've only ever had it once, and it was in the Atlanta airport.
I could be making that up, but I'm pretty sure Cinnabon started and was only in airports before they started actually branching out to malls and stuff. But I think they only had the ability to branch out because of the fact that they got, you know, popular because of the novelty aspect. But just because it's a novelty, I've eaten some shitty ass food at the airport because the only place that I could eat at was this shitty ass restaurant that was open at the airport and that was stuck in and had nowhere else I could go. So they got my money, even though I didn't want to give it to them. Had they been good or even decent, I might have been like, next time I'm at that airport, I'll eat there again. And then I could have been like, well, you know, when I'm not at the airport, why do I have to limit myself to the airport when I take trips to like Albuquerque? Can I get it like down the street from my house?
See, like in our airport, there's this place, and it's there's a really good oyster place in Raleigh. I can't remember the name of it right now. 42nd Street Oyster Bar. I think that's right. Anyways,
in the airport?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, yes, it is in the airport, but I'd always known about it because like we've gone there for like our anniversary, and it's the best oyster place in Raleigh, basically. Best seafood place in Raleigh. It's really nice. And they have one in the airport that sucks ass. And that's their only other location. And to me, I would think that if you're going to put a version of your restaurant in the airport, it should be decent, especially if you've established yourself as a really good restaurant in the city. Why would you put a shitty version of yourself in the airport where if that's going to be people's first experience with you, they're never going to go back? I don't get it.
I mean, yeah, because you have the ability to get exposure right there. And you've now just lost that customer base. But I also, at the same time, feel that way about any shitty restaurant. Like, why are you a shitty restaurant?
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
So, I do find it really funny when places think that they're like, especially the places that get busy sometimes, and then they think they're like entitled that you should let them treat you however they want to because of the fact that you're at their restaurant now. I think I've been to a lot of places, especially, and I think maybe it's a DC thing too. I don't know, maybe you experienced the same thing, but a lot of like high-class chefs and stuff in the DC area, like, or people, you know, executive restaurants. We don't have as many chain restaurants. It's a lot of, you know, these specialty restaurants. And some of them you go into and the whole customer service thing is like missing because you should feel honored that you're eating there.
Dude, when I was in Boston, I ran into that. Our last night there, you know, of course we're all fucking special needs. You know, Kurt can't eat wheat, and Drew can't eat meat. And we all agreed, too, that we wanted to have seafood the last night. So, like, it's time to go. There was this really nice oyster place that we had all gone to, the first PAX East, like me and Nebris and just a lot of us. And so it was, like, really good. I was like, let's go there again. And so I call him up, and I say, I'm just curious what your current wait time is. And she's like, I have no way of estimating our current wait time. And I was like, so if I walked in the door right now, you couldn't tell me how long I'd have to stand here before I could have a seat? And she says, well, you know, foot traffic constantly fluctuates. I have no way of knowing how far you are from our restaurant currently in order to estimate a number. So I was like, okay, pretend I just walked in the door. How long would I have to wait before I could sit down? And she wouldn't tell me. She was like, well, there's no way to actually estimate such a thing with so many different variables. I was like, okay, well, never mind. Forget that. Do you have any food that can be served to someone that is vegan? And she says, well, our chef tries to accommodate everyone, but I could not guarantee that we can make anything. I just hung up. Just hung up. It's like, you know what? Fuck you. I don't care.
She couldn't even guarantee you the food that you would get would be edible.
She's like, all right. She said something like, our chef tries to accommodate everyone, but I can't guarantee him. When she said, I can't guarantee, I was like, all right, you can't guarantee shit.
You're like, fuck you, lady.
Can you guarantee the restaurant will even be there by the time I get there? I don't
She's
know.
like, well, you know, I don't know. With today's economy and the way things fluctuate and the fact that we're right by a busy intersection, a car could come crashing through the front window. I'm not 100% certain. I cannot guarantee that we will still be open when you get here.
That's what it really felt like. It was the most annoying.
So, yeah, it's that is something that a lot of people claim they don't like chain restaurants for the fact that they don't feel like they get the experience, the customer service experience that they should get. And I feel the complete opposite. A lot of times, yeah, you have a bunch of like young kids who they might be having a bad day because they work at a restaurant and they hate their lives because they're just trying to like move forward with themselves and it's just where they're stuck right now. I've been there. I was there for a long time. I love the restaurant industry though, but I think for the most part, a lot of those people are extremely happy, extremely willing to take care of you because for one, they want their tips and they know that that's how they get their tips, and for two, it's the only job they have right then.
Yeah. Yep, I agree, man.
So, that whole entitlement thing. I don't even know how I got on this thing about it. It started with Cinnabon and Cinnabar.
Yep, that's how we got here.
Cinnabon. Oh, fucking Cinnabon. It's delicious, but I'm just saying, I would never have bought it otherwise. I'm actually trying to think if I've ever had Cinnabon at the airport.
I've only ever had it one time, and it was at that airport in Atlanta, and I wasn't really that impressed, so I never had it again.
I've definitely had Cinnabon before. I might not have ever eaten at a Cinnabon, though. It might have been, because now you can get Cinnabons, like, at the store and cook it yourself.
Really?
It's like Cinnabon brand. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I've definitely had that stuff before. I don't know if I've ever actually eaten at a Cinnabon. Possible the answer is no? It is possible. I know it's weird. There's an airport. Is it BWI around here? Yeah, but Chipotle inside, and it is the exact same price as if you went to a Chipotle outside.
That's how Five Guys is in our airport too.
Yeah, and then you go to McDonald's and it's $8 for a small French fry.
Yeah, that's weird. In the LA airport, there. What'd you say?
Thought you were gonna say in the Constitution it is illegal to raise prices.
No, I was trying to remember what airport it
airports.
was. There's a McDonald's there, and there was like these lines that were like miles long, and I was trying to figure out why everyone was in line. It's just McDonald's, and I went and looked. And I was like, I bet the prices are the same, and they are. Like it's the same price as if you were, just whatever. So I think that's why the line was so long. Everyone wanted their cheap McDonald's at the airport.
I just find it funny. You go to those little places, the little normal convenience stores that are inside there. Like, I wanted to buy an aspirin because I forgot my bottle of aspirin. A steamy-ass bottle of aspirin was like $12 when it would be like $3 at any standard CVS. And I think that should be, like, illegal.
For what?
Like a bottle of aspirin or something. The rate of
Oh,
inflation when you're inside an airport is fucking ridiculous because they know you're trapped. They know you have no other choice, and they take advantage of it, and that really pisses me off.
Yeah.
But, of course, other business people, and I understand this case too, are going to say, no, like, you should have brought your own stuff, and you're going to pay extra for the convenience of them being able to supply it for you. I get that aspect of it as well. But I'm also not one to take advantage of people. Like the airport. Okay, so I ended up with 22 meteoric iron. How many did we have there, you said? 12?
Yeah, 12.
So I need 2 more. If I can get 2 more, then our quest is, like, complete for this stuff. Because that would be 36 total. And that's all we should need if I did my maths right. Have you built the
I've made the
Tesseract yet?
fucking Tesseract, Jeff. I've made it. I've made it. I've connected it. I'm not sure if I've configured it correctly, though. I have to test
Does it put Cinnabon through there?
It will. It'll put so much Cinnabon and put it right
Dude,
in the butt.
you could get it transports things everywhere, including to the airport. We don't need to deal with this Cinnabon fucking price inflation anymore. We can just get the Cinnabon outside the airport,
Right?
ported into the airport. Tesseract was a brilliant idea.
Making things great again.
I think I might have just finished our meteor hunt. I just got 3 more meteoric irons.
Nice. And that's a perfect spot to end at, I guess.
Beautiful. All right, guys.
We'll see you next
We'll
time.
see you next time.